let's talk about the Thruthear Nova. Stick around. The IEM market has been blowing up the past 2 years, really, and the performance over the past 2 years has just been getting better and better and better. The prices that we get for the performance is amazing. So the value proposition is outstanding for us consumers at the moment. Let's hope this continues. So here's Truthear. You know, the Truthear, I believe, product I've had before was the Truthear Hola, I believe. $25-ish kind of IEM. Great tuning. You know, didn't have great packaging. This one, Thruthear Nova, comes in at $150. I will put a link down below. Amazon link, affiliate link. Costs you nothing, helps me out, helps me grow. So let's talk about some of the specs first. So this is 103 dB sensitivity, 14.8 ohms, easy to drive. See the frequency response there, and when we get to that point, I'll try to find a graph and pop it up or use this. Either way, you're gonna be seeing something when I talk about the sound. It's always important that when we get into this kind of a range, what kind of packaging is being provided. And I think Truthear, again, I've only had one other product. I think that they're starting to step it up. Not everyone likes the whole waifu thing. I personally, I don't care, but I do like when products are giving us something different. They had to hire someone to create this artwork, let's assume, or buy it standard. But it is providing something for somebody, and it's pretty, it looks good, and you know, it makes you feel like you're buying something then more than just the IEM. You're gonna keep this packaging around, and that's part of the deal. So the IEMs placed here, obviously I've already taken them out. You do get dual flange ear tips up above. I love how they do this. I hate when they come in the plastic bags. Hate. And I do love this. And I believe I messed it up the first time, but all you have to do is actually take your IEM and pop them in there. Getting them back out, well, it's a little bit different, but and you can see you have foam ear tips, which are one size, and then you get 3 different sizes of silicones. You can see here I am using the smallest. You do get accessories here. Quite honestly, I can't remember what's in here. I think this might have been the cable. So not much else there. A little bit more information down below. But it is nice packaging. This is worth part of the experience of paying $150 versus your $25 kind of IEM. And we'll just do this, right? It's there. You can see it. It's pretty. The IEMs themselves, I believe there are different colors. Who knows? Anyways, I got blue, and it is a kind of has an iridescent kind of shell look to it. Pretty cool. Cable has pretty tight ear loops here, and it's short, which I do like. No problems with this. The cable is going to be a love it or hate it. It's kind of mimicking the new custom headphone cables that we see out there. Periot and Hart. I do use Hart cables for headphones. This is a 4 cable, and it is a cloth covered wire. And you're either going to love it or hate it. To me, I am indifferent. I like that Truthear went to something different than the standard silver Litz cable or copper Litz cable, and they went with something different. So for $150, you get a company that's going on the whim. Your nice Y splitter here. It feels like metal. There's plastic there, kind of rubberish. Chin straps, chin slider. It's fine. IEMs themselves, from a size standpoint, they are on the larger side. Let's see here. You do have the Awful Magic one just sticking out right now. If we can put this side by side, you can kind of see that. I would put this at a medium large. Search some depth. There is a pretty big difference here. You can see there. It's hard to get the angle sitting. So these are on the large size and with large insertion, can't speak, insertion depth. And hence when I have deep insertion depth, I do need to use smaller ear tips as my ear canals get rather small the deeper you go. And I do not have any problems. These do have venting holes here. This one dynamic driver, 4 BH. I don't know if I mentioned that. So yeah, you're getting quite a bit of performance for 150 bucks. And the most important thing is to talk about how they sound. So what do I think about these? Given the fact that the market has basically blown up, what used to cost $300 now is, well, 150 bucks. And let's see, I recently reviewed the Moondrop Blessing 3 Awful Magic 1, which is 140 on sale for 120. That's the only thing of recent. In my memory, most people's memory is not that good to say, well, this is better than that, unless you have it in front. I've listened to all 3 of these over the past 3 weeks, and, well, to me, I personally like the Nova the best. I do like it over the Blessing 3. I'm sorry, I am a Moondrop fanboy, so that is saying something. The Moondrop Blessing 3, for me, while it is amazing, it is a little bit too neutral, I guess, and the Nova is just, it's flat out fun. It is Harman-ish with a ton of bass, ton of sub bass, and this makes for a very fun, enjoyable listen. You know, it's not too V-shaped, I guess the best way of putting it, to make it, you know, not a audiophile listen. It is very audiophile. And the one song that I use to check this out is Tool, Invincible, 7 minutes, 7:30, 7:40 in there. You got to listen to the song. It ebbs and flows. And I highly say you listen to Tool. It's their newest album, Fear Inoculum. That album is amazing. Number one, you can go song by song and just fall in love. But there's Invincible and then Calling Voices, or one's before the other, either way. It's a play on, you know, dynamic range and things of that nature. But on Invincible, the drummer is basically trying to put a hole in the drum. And they're conveying that it's part of the music, is that it's becoming the lead singer, the lead instrument in this, or, you know, in this sound, what they're trying to convey in this message. And the drummer's literally trying to put a hole in the snare drum, and you're hearing the impact, you're hearing the ringing of the actual drum because he's hitting it so freaking hard. And this just gives you pleasure when you listen to it. I mean, if you're a metalhead or a headbanger or something and you want to feel like, you know, you are shaking your head, you're going to be moving your head when you have these in. It's just not like, oh, I am some audiophile and, oh, I just love this music. You are in the music, you're feeling the music, and you are loving it. You're feeling like you want to get a drum set out and do the same darn thing. Are these, if they're outside of audiophiles and there are musicians using it, are drummers using this? Well, they should be, because that's how great these things sound. I am absolutely blown away. You know, and we, you know, so on YouTube, yeah, we seem to like everything, don't we? Well, not necessarily. We don't always review or tell you the things that we don't like or don't review. Certainly there are IEMs that I am not putting out their own content. I am telling you things that I bought with my own money. Given the awful Magic one I bought the Truthear Nova because I believed that, looking at the frequency response, that I would really enjoy this. And I can say 100% that I do. Some things I would buy and sell as part of this channel. That's how I have to keep this going. And, you know, so please, with that, like, subscribe, help out the channel grow. It takes viewers like you who are watching for absolutely free. No one's charging you to watch this. So just hit the button. It costs you nothing to hit subscribe and like. Seriously, it doesn't. I didn't realize I was a freeloader for many years on YouTube. And If I watch someone's stuff, I just hit subscribe and like, because you know what? They put the product out there for you to watch. The content is theirs. They put it there for you to watch. Just pay them a little bit of respect. So audiophiles in that way, you know, with the A-type personalities aren't that always that way. They just kind of want to take and take and take and never give. So my little rant there on subscribing to channels, especially given the number of hours watched on my channel. It's amazing to look at statistics versus how many people are actually watching these videos and for how long, and then not subscribing. So if you are a subscriber, thank you. You make this channel happen. So I give the Truthear Nova 100% buy. I think this is going to be hard to beat at the $150 range for a multi-driver unit. You know, I just said that the awful perform or a magic one for 120 is going to be it. These two they're tough. This one just has something. There's something into this that makes me want to keep listening. I didn't want to stop. I would literally go for an hour and 15 minutes on a treadmill. And I would keep them in, and I would go sit down. Not even turn on the TV, and just sit there and listen to music. That's not uncommon for me, okay? So I can just tell you, just by virtue of how long I want to listen to a product, of how much I like it. And the Truthear Nova is a #1 hit for me. This might be the product of 2023 for me, just to put that into perspective. And it's early, or 2024, I'm sorry. A product of 2024, and it's really early in the year. And I think it's produced in 2023, so maybe the rules won't apply. Maybe I'll bend my own rules. Anyways, hey, thanks for sticking around. Peace, and we'll see you later.